Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Punzo, and if you're new here, welcome. On today's video, we're gonna be making a simple recipe which I have seen in other places that they do this, but I'm just gonna call it egg with gravy. But I will list all the other names. It will be listed on the first pick what other cultures might call it, but it's also made differently. So starting off, we're gonna heat up our oil. Now listen, I had an image of the onions when I was editing it, and then suddenly my camera cut off, so I lost that footage. So we're just gonna saute the onions, and we're just gonna get them to that translucent stage, but I'm not browning them, so we're just sauteing them and sweating them is the word that you would use. Then I'm adding in my garlic. Now if you don't like garlic, you can omit this, but I feel like garlic always makes things, taste all that much better. Now I'm just moving it along so that it doesn't burn. Garlic, again, most especially with this crushed garlic from the stores, burns easily. Now I'm just using canned tomatoes, and this does have a lot of liquid, but I'm gonna cook this down. Now if you don't want to use canned tomatoes, you can use fresh tomatoes. There's a video of me making gravy where I showed you how to peel the skin off of the tomato by blanching it. Now if you don't feel like going that route, like how I didn't feel like going that route, I just used canned tomatoes which already have the skin peeled and already diced. And then right here I am just cooking out the liquid and softening up the tomatoes even more. If you're using like fresh tomatoes, use about 3-4 tomatoes. And when it comes to the size of the onion, now in the description box I would have written 1 large onion. If you do not like the taste of too much onion, use like a small onion or half of a large onion and you'll be fine. So yeah, right here I am just making sure that my seasoning is thoroughly mixed into the whole mixture. So right there with my seasoning, you saw me add salt, pepper, and some chicken spice. And if you don't want the chicken spice, of course you can just use salt and pepper. It's more than adequate. I feel like the acidity and the sweetness from the tomatoes with a little bit of like tanginess from the onion brings it in, like it tastes very good. Like like the chicken spice, of course, just elevates it just a little bit more, but if you don't want that, you can leave it out. So right here at this point, it's like we made the tomato gravy, the recipe that will be linked in the description box and in the iCards. So after this, we're gonna add in our eggs. Now you decide the amount of eggs you want to use. For this one I used 5 large eggs. Now if you're using extra large eggs or jumbo eggs, of course reduce the amount what I wrote. If you're using smaller eggs, of course you need to add a little bit more. It depends on how eggy you want it. Now me, I like it with the 5 eggs, but in this economy I would understand if you only have 3 and just use 3, and that's fine. It is not a problem. The tomato gravy is gonna be adding more, like it's adding a little bit more so that you can spread out the amount, right? So right here I'm just moving it so that I make sure that everything is being evenly heated, basically. So then after doing this for a while, I'm just gonna put a lid on it just so that the eggs can cook completely. So I just cover it. This is for like 2 to 3 minutes, just for it to just cook just a little bit more. And then I'm just making sure that it's all cooked. Now after this is just me plating. So this is the end of the recipe. It's very simple. It's eaten with different things. I like it with bread, sometimes with rice. It tastes amazing. I hope you do try it out yourself. And guys, we have come to the end of the video. I do thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. And until next time, bye.